Jeffrey Gillespie looking to move up in front of Kirsten Jones. Has a nose out front, coming around the front straightaway, down low. He'll pull side by side for the lead here. Oh, and Jeffrey Gillespie washes up the track and gets into Calvin Catlin, who goes around. That O'Reilly Chevrolet 100 pace truck drops down for the first of our main events. And green flag waves. Big launch on the outside from Andy Soul, and we got three wide action in the middle. The 07's going to turn Art Meredith around, was lacking pace. And he's got that car stopped down on the low side of 1 and 2. Green still out here. And caution lights will come on lap number 1. We will retry that race start. Really good launch on the outside by Andy Soul that time. Going to be back 3 wide on this race start. Calvin Catlin able to get around Art Meredith cleanly and is up to second in front of Jeffrey Gillespie. Oh, and we're going to be 3 wide here, coming back down the front straightaway. Kirsten Jones caught in the middle of Adam Farr and Austin Ward. Farr's going to come up the track a little bit, but does a great job keeping it pinned down there near the apron and keeping that 3 wide. Loses his run, though, a little bit as Kirsten Jones has pulled in front of both of them. Now Kirsten side by side with Art Meredith for that 4th place spot. She's going to get to the inside and pull up right in front, coming onto the back straightaway here. Austin Ward trying to push to the outside of that number 68 as well. Ron Cyril battling from the back is going to force 3 wide here, down low in 1 and 2. Falls back a little bit, battling with Adam Farr, but trying to dig himself out of the hole after being sent to the back on the start here, and he is driving the wheels off this thing down low. And now Calvin Catlin's reached the leader, Andy Soul, and is right on his back bumper, pressuring for the lead. Got a side-by-side battle for 3rd as well, with Kirsten Jones trying to clear Jeffrey Gillespie. Calvin Catlin peeking that nose to the inside now, just about getting there. Trying to pull side by side with that 20 truck onto the back straightaway this time, moving him up the track a little bit. Oh, and we're going 3 wide for the lead now, getting testy up front. Calvin Catlin giving a big push to the leader now. Andy Soul able to hold on to it and use it to his advantage on the backstretch. Kirsten Jones going to look low on Catlin, who was slowed up giving that push. And we are running 1, 2, 3, almost 3 wide here. And Jones caught herself down low and lost the run as Calvin Catlin's pushing up and has a nose out front, coming through 3 and 4 this time. And Calvin Catlin works to the lead. We have less than 10 laps remaining. 9 laps remaining in our Delta Trading Group Thunder Truck season, and the Delta Trading Group Thunder Truck just took the lead. Oh, yellow flag out. Gary Lavoie Jr. around in 1 and 2. Got that. Green flag gonna wave this time. We are back underway. Andy Soul gets a good push from the 07 of Ron Cyril Jr. Kirsten Jones going to fall back to 4th here. Adam Farr trying to push the outside, trying to get to Kirsten Jones. Andy Soul able to work around Kirsten Jones from the outside there. She'll be trying to move up the track into that racing line. Though has to take a dive into 3 and 4 that time to keep momentum up. Calvin Catlin, our race leader after that restart. Ronnie Cyril holding in there in 2nd, trying to track him down. Once again, again had Michael Aguirre Jr. practice in that truck and working it in a few races to get that thing fast. Looks a little bit loose there for him. The man can make pace and can push off that racing line. See him working a little bit down low on Catlin and able to keep a lot. And a caution out here. Red flag gonna be out as truck got up into the outside wall in 1 and 2 there. And we are back racing. Jeffrey Gillespie had a hard time getting up on the throttle, losing a lot of track position here, and is gonna be caught 3 wide near the rear. Ron Cyril Jr. hanging in down low, but this truck's been loose on that low line. Nose out in front of Kirsten Jones on the outside, but Calvin Catlin, race leader after that restart. Jeffrey Gillespie has fallen all the way back to 9th from restarting in 5th. Jones and Ron Cyril losing a little bit of ground to Calvin Catlin. He keeps getting a better roll on that outside lane. It's going to take a big push and holding onto the car out of 4 to get the round. White flag in the air this time. One more time around for our Delta Trading Group Thunder trucks. Ron Cyril's going to push down low, not quite able to get there. Calvin Catlin rolls the outside. Going to get one more push through 3 and 4 this time. Down to turn 4, and it will be Calvin Catlin by a nose. Ready to go green for our mini stocks. Green flag waves, Lane Campbell fast to the start from the inside. He's gonna roll through the middle of 1 and 2 out in front of Garrett Gillum, but Gillum coming with a charge, trying to find the outside here on lap number 1. Roger Raymond's following in line down low. Gillum's going to get that thing moving and up to pace and right around the 14 and to the lead. That 45's been bad fast all season. But Roger Raymond's going to poke his nose around, trying to find his way down low against the number 14. Look low on that number 14 car now that he's got his pace built up, trying to find the pass down low. He's going to have his nose out front here and take that 3rd place spot on lap number 10. Just a couple laps remaining here. And Garrett Gillum's built up about a quarter straightaway lead, half straightaway lead. White flag waves in the air one more time around. And we are going to be side by side for 3rd here, coming to the white flag. Rob Brown was able to clear coming onto the front straightaway, but Lane Campbell battling back down low. We got a good battle here, but out in turn 4, it'll be Garrett Gillum taking the checkered flag in his 10th win in a row on his way to his first career track championship. In the second here, it's the 34 of Roger Raymond, and Rob Brown able to hold on to 3rd against Lane Campbell. She was the 2018 and 2019 Hornet champ, looking for her 3rd here tonight. Has already clinched it, but gonna go 3 wide right on the start, and that car's gonna turn sideways, and we got a wreck up in turn 1. Chaos on the race start here with Jen Hall trying to force the middle, and that brings 2 cars up into the outside wall. And lights off on the pace truck, gonna drop down here. And Chad Jennings gets us rolling out of turn 4. Right down there on the inside. Jen Hall's gonna slow roll it a little bit more this time, staying in line behind that number 5 J.R. Shanks. Finds big momentum on the outside here though, as she's charging down the back straightaway. We got 3 wide though, right in front of her with J.R. Shanks, Brian Love, Ryan Campbell, but that sorts itself out as Hall inserts herself in the middle, turns it down a little bit, racing tight with Ryan Campbell there. Gets that car in the middle and around, and she is off in pursuit of J.R. Shanks here, who just went around Chad Jennings for the lead on the outside. Once again, Jennings, another driver in that first year of racing experience here in the Hornet class. Has been comfortable with this car a little bit more down. And white flag gonna wave here in Tony Helm's hand. One more time around for J.R. Shanks. Has about a 3-4 car length advantage. Should be safe, barring a dip or bobble. Making his way out of turn 4 this time for his 4th win of 2024. It's the number 5, J.R. Shanks. Jen Hall will wrap her championship season in 2nd. Brian Love holds on to 3rd there. Jeremy Smith comes in with 8 wins. Can he get win number 9 here tonight? Green flag waves for Larry Leach. Jr. all over the back bumper of Jen Hall going off into turn 1 here. He's going to move up the track and lose a bit of time. He'll back this thing up and try and get back competitive, but Jeremy Smith forcing 3 wide on the outside of Larry Leach. Richard Dorman down low, but they both clear the 09. Jen Hall doing a good job keeping her nose out front this race, but Jeremy Smith is coming, made his way from the back to 2nd in a hurry. Now right on the back bumper, pressure in that 57 car. Richard Dorman's looking to his inside though, trying to pressure for 2nd. Oh, and really tight off the corner that time. Hall just about went off the wall, might have clipped it. But we got tight 3-wide racing action at the front here. Richard Dorman's going to fall back from the inside as Jeremy Smith gets a nose out front through the middle. Find a way around the 09 of Larry Leach to get up into the top 5, but Jeremy Smith is trying to hunt him down just a straight away now from lapping those 2 cars. Ground zero on the back bumper of Larry Leach there. It's going to push low and get to his inside. And Jeremy Smith is just a straightaway away and 10 laps away from taking victory in this race. White flag gonna wave for Jeremy Smith one more time around in what's been a dominant pro stock season. Got this thing out of the weeds after it had been used as a urinal for years. Rebuilt this car and they built it to perfection. Out of turn 4 this time, Jeremy Smith is gonna wrap his 2024 championship campaign in victory lane for the Right Way Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing Pro Stocks. Quick to the inside here. He's going to make a 3-wide up front on the start. Pat Bush comes back down low to block the run. And there goes Nick O'Neill, going to make it 3-wide through 3 and 4 on lap number 1. Dwayne Hunt Jr. trying to follow down low, and still 3-wide for the lead. Switching up spots here. And Nick O'Neill going to get a nose out front through the middle. Hunt trying to hang in there, and Pat Bush rolls the outside to stay side by side for 2nd. Chaotic first couple laps. Near the back here over that 5th place spot. John Martinez unfortunately gonna hit the exit rim, just doesn't have the pace in that modified team. He wants to keep that thing out of the way, out of harm's way, so gonna be done for the night, dropping off here on lap front. But Fred has got his car loosened up enough where he's able to hang in there on the outside, battling it out with this 21X car. Lost a little bit of a run that time, really high up in the corner. He's going to try and get that momentum back out of turn 2. It took a bit of beating and damage to Nick O'Neill's car to even get him out of victory lane for the first time this season, and it's been a battle to hold him out ever since, but the 88 here has still about a car advantage, trying not to give that up in these closing laps. White flag in the air one more time around for Nick O'Neill. And on that last lap, Easton had actually managed to get around Pat Bush for that 3rd place spot. Rod Easton up into 3rd now. And checkered flag waves out of turn 4 for Nick O'Neill, taking win number 11 on the modified season. Dwayne Hunt will come up about 0.4 of a second short in second. 100 years of O'Reilly Chevrolet this year, and they have us ready to get these super late models underway. Fire off turn 4, green flag wave. David Levitt, big charge on the outside, able to roll his nose out in front of Andre Prescott, who's going to take a big dive through 1 and 2 here. Dylan Jones digging up in the apron, but Zane McKissick going to roll to the outside of Andre Prescott here for that second spot. We're still 3 wide, back for 4th. That one came up top. Brandon Bonnet, he's going to dig down low, got that car set. On our race leader. Dylan Jones has fallen back for 5th and is being held up right now by the 80 of Andre Prescott and the 22 of Brandon Bonnet. Sorry, that's 6. Kissick down low this time is going to get a big run from the bottom and pull up in front of David Levitt for the lead here. Zane McKissick leading laps in the super late model at Tucson Speedway. Battle for 4th back here, heated in 5th, and side by side between Ron Norman, who's using this bottom lane and starting to make ground. and Jones are side by side, but coming up on that lap 25 car of Cammy York, and Dylan Jones is in better position down low to get around that car with where it's running on track, which will hold Cassidy Hines up a little bit. And that allows Dylan Jones and Ron Norman to make their way around that 3C car as she got held up. Ron Norman now trying to move into that top 3 podium spot. Looked close at the line that time. And McKissick was able to get away or get around that lap traffic cleanly. Now Norman and Jones will be tasked with doing the same if they want to try closing down this gap, but Zane McKissick keeps just increasing his gap on the field up to 3 seconds now. And caution going to come out here. Car goes around on the backstretch. That's the new super late model, the 22 of Brandon Bonnet, with an issue coming out of turn 2 that time. Green flag waves. Good jump from Zane McKissick. He's going to get a nose back out front here, but strong charge on the inside from the 26 of Dylan Jones. Jones going to drive it right up to his quarter panel there, but McKissick able to keep a nose out front, though he has to go high into 1 and 2 because of that angle coming off the corner. Able to get the good momentum roll on the outside, though. But Dylan Jones is in here fighting. But this number 99 car is fast and able to clear once again off the corner. It's going to take quite a charge from Jones here. Joe Polidenic falling back through the field a little bit. Looked like he might have gotten a bump in the rear from Brandon Bonnet, who's trying to fight to his inside this time. Absolute battle here, though. Here comes Dylan Jones coming up the track this time out of turn 2. They're going to be side by side on the back straightaway, looking for another big dive through 3 and 4. Going to come up the track a little bit more. Not giving a lot of room up on that wall, but Zane McKissick able to keep it in there. And Jones is going to move his nose out front this time and move in front of Zane McKissick, who's going to have to try and battle back down low. Zane McKissick still leads back to the line, though. Couple laps remaining. And white flag going to wave out of turn 4 this time. One more time around. Zane McKissick leads at the line. Can Dylan Jones find the last lap pass here? He's going to have this big dive dialed up in 3 and 4. Here he comes, trying to get to the inside quarter panel. Contact! And Zane McKissick holds on to win his first super late model race at Tucson Speedway. To all you fans, drive home safe, and we hope to see you a month from now at our turkey shoot.